Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Chinese Parents. Now continuing where we left off, in the previous episode, we started our second generation. We're a male this time around. Our name is Bai, and we are a 3-year-old now in kindergarten. So I went a little over what I feel like this time I should focus on more compared to what I focused on in the first generation. And I was thinking on the whole challenge, like focusing my stat gains on the challenges to hopefully get more challenges done. Another thing is that probably play around with our schedule or our studying stuff better than what we did previously. Also, that we want to get in our first generation, we basically got all of the school related things done, goals I mean. Just about all of them except for the Key Elementary School, I believe, is the one we missed. We just weren't we just didn't get high enough, I think. But there was one that we got to the point. We completed the objective in a way, but it was already past the turn, and I didn't know that. I wasn't sure what happened there. I just noticed this bear has been decapitated. Anyways, and we missed on one. I believe it was just the elementary school one, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. Anyways, carrying on, we have a face duel right now. I think I'll go into this here first, and I definitely need that one right there because we gotta bump that up. That's the first one we found that gives us a talent for Constitution. So we're gonna go with getting 20, and then maybe next after we get all of them to 20, we'll bump it up all of them to 30 or something like that. I think it would be a good idea. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's just my thoughts and or opinions. Anyways, Constitution is still low. We do want to bring it up a little bit, but we do also want to get our EQ higher because we want to get this right here. If I go into study route, just to check real quick, all of the ordinary things are turnover, walk, run, baby, swim. Mood is be patient, yeah. Art, okay, so we'll probably ignore art this time as much as possible. I say as much as possible, but then when they just become like basically freebies, I'm like, oh, they're at their minimum knowledge cost, like what it says right there. Maybe we'll get them then, but until then, we probably will ignore them completely, or as like I said, as much as we possibly can, to the best of our or my abilities. Yeah, we still need EQ because to bring it down the most as possible, we're halfway there. We need 400, which we probably won't get anytime soon. Let's grab this IQ to go in that direction. Ooh, I want to grab this, so I will grab that, but I will leave now. Go here, go there. That's probably a dead end, but I just want to see what we got. We got a Eureka Fragment to absorb all adjacent ones, basically in a 3x3, right? So we're gonna get all this. I think that is mostly worth it. It did get 3 of the ones that we mostly wanted. Everything else I could care less. What the knowledge is useful, but these 3 right here that were down here, what were they? EQ, and Constitution. Yeah, those were good. So we got 5 more. We can buy that. We can go. I think we could do a little bit better. It's 20. We can jump to the next one, which I think it is because this map is pretty bad. Oh, this is even worse. Or it's the same thing. I think going for Eureka is not the worst thing. It was not the best thing, but it was not the worst. And we can move on to the next one if we want to. I think we will. Increasing the mind map level the most possible will allow us to get the most out of that stat bonus right there. I think that's how regardless of age, the higher the mind map level is, the more points you get. Then again, it's not like we're gonna like jump up from 10, like I think we were just at 10 moments ago, from 10 to like 50 in one go, obviously in one turn or two or even 5 turns, maybe not even 10 turns. But anyways, the point is, advancing it as much as possible is probably not bad, not a bad idea. That's not the worst thing, but it wasn't the best either. That one would get to 30 and I would stop bumping that one up for sure, but then I could just randomly get some later on. There's this one. I'm just looking for Constitution now. There's one right there. Nice. We do only have 15 points, and it might be a waste to not grab one of these, so I'm gonna get the memory just to get it up to 30. Then again, no, get this one to 21. We need that better. Always have those change of mind change right away. So now we're out of action, and now we are sleeping. We're like, with one closed and one like, we want to stay awake but we can't, and then we got the snot bubble. Delayed gratification, which I have no clue where it's going to be at. We have a face thing. That one costs 45. It's not the worst thing ever, but I don't know if it's going to be good for us. I would prefer to get the Be Patient at this cost, but... I'm on the fence. Give me a moment. Alright, so I'm just gonna buy it. Get it. Learn it. Study it. Whatever. It's the same thing to me. We're acquiring something. I feel like it's not a bad idea to grab it. It's not the worst thing. We could actually get that now. But we could probably get this a little bit better. When it costs twice the minimum that it can get, I think that's when it's okay. And the other one was... It was 20 and it was like 45. It was a little over, but it was not the worst thing ever, right? Face. Again, we don't have the best traits ever. So we're probably not gonna win. Like, we can never win these face duels. Never. We can never win them. Only those challenges, because we got legendary traits. How are we supposed to get legendary traits by this turn? That's like the craziest thing. Distant relative, level 62. You're still as cute as ever. Fake familiarity. Your child has a promising future. Flatter. My child just loves studying. Fake comment. We only have 3. We haven't gotten any more to we're basically helpless now. Shameless. We lost 10. We're helpless. Let's go to Hokkaido together. So they got up by 1? Didn't I drop them to 38? I don't know. I don't remember. So yeah, we basically lost now. We can either flee or just continue. I'm just gonna flee. We didn't lose anything. If we had 1 or 2 more traits, we probably would have won that one. But those are the easy low-level things. Baby Swim, Face, Constitution, and Charm. Nah, we're not gonna do that one. We're gonna go with what we got still. The Learn to Speak is the one I keep going for because of the IQ and EQ bonuses. That's pretty good. That's definitely very decent. And then the Run, Walk, and Turnover. This one doesn't. We don't have those. I'm still trying to get the what's it called? The traits from there. I had a brain fart. There we got one. Minor Marathon. We didn't get that one though. We got the Walk. That's definitely good. We got 2, well not in a row, but you know what I mean. And then these aren't gonna give us anything. Courage Training. Dad, what's that? Is that a brick? Dad tells you to use this brick to steal candy from the little shop, but Mom stops you in time. That's the worst thing you could tell them. They're gonna become a freaking a robber, a mugger, a delinquent, a criminal, whatever you want to call it. But mom stops you in time. That's funny. Reliance. Whenever your dad's about to leave, we already know that. Why are you hitting me? I mean, why are they hitting you? Why are they hitting you and not someone else? That's what your dad asked you. I don't get it. Cause I have the one that looks like I have the face that makes me look like I'm the most stupid person probably. The most stupid one, of the bunch. Is there anything you want? I'll get you anything you want as long as you behave. So now we're getting into the requests. When they're satisfied with you, blah blah blah. Request. I don't know when we started requests previously. I don't know if it started at 4 years old or on turn. What would this be? 7? Or maybe because we reached 100 face. I don't know. That kind of feels like a threshold there, but I don't know. Like I said. So we got some traits here. We got, ooh, what the hell? That's an epic one? Damn. I didn't know that one. Okay, that's good to know. If we would have had that previously, we would have won that face duel. Anyways, I digress. So delayed gratification. I don't know where that would be. Requests. But then again, yeah. So we have 100, but it's 80 on 112 and 176. So no matter what, we still couldn't go to these anyways. We still don't have any points, but we can't go to any of these two regardless. Something tells, I don't know why I have this feeling that the ones at the very, like these right here are the best ones to get. But not all of them were that great. Like the phone one, I think I did do that one. But there's the Project Hope. It wasn't that great. At least not at that point in time. Anyways, fragments, right? So we're kind of low on that. We're getting action ones. We got an action one there. We got 19. Meh. Some of that right there. Bump that up right there. Ooh, grab this right there. Oh, a double Eureka. So we're at 19. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. How is everything looking? So we need to be patient. That needs EQ. Our Constitution is lacking a little bit. This one's already 400, dude. 400! Damn! EQ. Constitution. We still need that Constitution. That one's kind of on the... Maybe I shouldn't get it side. But I still got it. Oh, and it discovered that for me. Nice. Not the worst thing ever. I'm just gonna grab it, I think. Because I do have very minimal points now. Okay, that worked out somewhat. I think I'm gonna grab this, and we're out of points now. That sucks, though. We would have got just one. Now they're kind of wasted. If we max that out, those 9 are definitely just wasted. So we're here. We're wasted right here. Oh, okay. So if I recall correctly, since we have this exam score thing here now, exam marks, whatever they're called, there's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's always, I think there have always been 4. I don't remember, but I think, and I'm kind of like linking this not to like the stat affection or whatever they give or whatever they don't give or whatever, but like what category they're in. Like I think it's always been 4, but I feel like it might have been 5, so I'm kind of confused. So these are the main ones, and then like other ones, like the ones that are in green, because I've only ever seen others that are being like, there's only these color and the green, whatever. I feel like these in particular don't matter at all towards test scores, kind of thing, right? So if you're just going pure extracurricular, that's what I'll call these, the green, then their test exam marks are probably not going to be the best. This is not a bad thing to do right now. I could grab that. This is terrible that we couldn't try to force that in, but we're gonna go with this one. The subway was crowded, which made you stroppy, but mommy managed to calm you down. I don't know how to say that. I've never heard that. Never seen that word in my life before until today. A learning experience for both of you. We still need that delayed gratification. We need 5 turns because we're on 1 turn, it doesn't count. We're obviously not getting it. So we have 5 turns to get that. think that is it. Just go to store. I mean, the score. Congrats on the reward. Oh yeah, this is something else. You were selected as the most obedient child in kindergarten. I didn't see what it gave us. I forgot. I just read it and I saw it and I just forgot already. Such a story of my life. Your parents think you've behaved yourself lately. Request something. Oh yeah. We got a request. I am gonna save those points up. They can be they can go all the way to the end of your life, I guess. At least to Gaokao. I think they can just just be passed on from year to year or whatnot. Obviously not generation. That's not what I was talking about. I just meant like if I hold on to that, it'll stay there, which I will keep it. Actually, I will. So we have here entertainment. So we haven't gotten the leisurely stroll one, but we have gotten the run one, which I think I was only getting or doing for the whole what's it called, getting the trait. So I don't need that anymore. There's other stuff that also gives constitution, so it's not the best thing in the world. This one also gives constitution. A residential community. These two are basically the same, but I would like to get the traits for that. We also got the one for walk, which also gave constitution. I'm just gonna remove that from there. Learn to speak. We already have that one, but we've still continued to get it or to do it because we have IQ and EQ pretty high. We don't necessarily need it that high, except for EQ, which we still need to go for, like the language thing. Well, IQ, I think, yeah, I think there's still things that require IQ. But I kind of just want to get it near 500, and then I'll stop getting things that give it IQ and focus on something else. Let's see. We don't have the baby swim one. We have these, so we basically just need be patient and baby swim. Gives constitution and charm. Face. This one gives EQ in and of itself. That's not the worst thing. That I may want to remove one of those if I'm going to put the be patient one, which I'm just going to put one of. And we're going to do maybe one baby swim only. We still want to get one in one of these. We're still missing those traits. Right now, I'm going to do that because it's not the worst time to do it. The worst time to do it is probably later on when you're just learning things like crazy, left and right. Anyways, I think the baby swim one I didn't read before. Well, whatever. I skipped over it this time around. Residential community. Outside is a forbidden area. Only your residential community is safe. Okay, we got 79 points there. Midday nap. The kindergarten teacher asks everyone who's sleeping to raise their hand. Ha 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 ha. Funny. 3 raised their hand while the rest didn't. Bad child. Mom sees you playing with Lucy and tells you Lucy is a bad child. You better keep your distance. Our charm went down. We have a lot of that, so it's not that bad. A cruel system. The kindergarten's rule is to sleep at 12:30, but you don't, and the teacher punishes you. Ooh. Delayed gratification. There it is. And we have Key Elementary School. It gives us action, IQ, EQ, and charm. Dear, our son will undergo his Key Elementary School assessment in 2 years. I did, however, have to pull some strings to get this opportunity. Did you hear that? You've really got to give it your best shot. We've got such high hopes for you. So 3 turns. So yeah, 2 turns. So this one and 2 more, right? Oh, EQ now? What? Wasn't it IQ the previous time? Oh, shit. Shit, man. Well, we're not that far off. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. It's just kind of like unexpected, right? Yeah, it was definitely unexpected. Okay, so here is 10 yuan. Save it for when you're older. As if 10 yuan is gonna be any much useful. It's like 10 cents or something, or a quarter. I don't know, 25 cents, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, it's just me bullshitting, so don't take it to heart. 1,000 between the two. Pretty good there. Okay. Anyways, we didn't get any traits previously, did we? No, we didn't get anything. The chain fragment. We already know about that. It's no point in doing it because there's only one. Let's see. That's the most centered piece right there. We need EQ. So I think getting EQ is not... Ooh, isn't the worst thing ever. I think increasing it would be nice too, but it's just 2 turns, so I'm like, it's just gonna be a little, the 2 points extra or whatever. So it's not the best thing either. But we do need that, or want it, at least that we want it. I don't want to grab that. It's not in the, it's in the worst possible spot, like in between something that we can't uncover or unlock on the sides. I don't even feel like grabbing that. Not even that one. I feel like just leaving that and just jumping to the next one. You know what? Just jump to the next one because we don't have anything. We'll grab this one. Grab that one on that side. I don't like grabbing this one, but it's in the center. There's a Eureka. We could get all the greens, but there's only 3. Well, now there's a lot of green, but still, that's not the point. The point is that we haven't unlocked much. I'm gonna have to go with that one. There's another Eureka there, which we'll grab. That'll help out a lot. Definitely helped out. 25 points, not the worst thing. So now we know what we're gonna get here. There's this Constitution one, which is actually pretty good, but I'm gonna go with that one so we can uncover what's here. I do want to grab that. Well, not really. I do want to get these 2 though. So do the Eureka. Oh, we got an extra one right there. Grab that one. Now we're all on 21 or plus. So now we can start moving forward with all the rest. I don't want that one much, but actually, you know what? Go to memory. It's probably better. Constitution here, just to see what we find here on the side. And that is not very much. I don't want to get this one because we have that pretty high, and getting this knowledge is just extra, not necessary. I'm gonna go with this one. We can only do 1 more of these talent ones. EQ would be nice, but we don't have that. So IQ or memory, which will get it up to 30. We're gonna go with this one right here. And we only have 10 points left. So what would unlock the most around me to see if there's anything new? Oh, there's a red one right there, which would have been better, I think. We're maxed out there. We're apparently out of energy, our action, but this dude, we're still here. Dude, toss yourself to the side right there or something. So that one probably still, it's probably possible to grab. There's still 3-4 turns left, so maybe I'll just leave it there for now. But I don't know if it'll give EQ if we start playing with it over here on the schedule thing. I'm gonna leave that alone. Maybe it'll give me EQ. We'll get it, but only to see if it'll give us EQ because we need to bump that up right there like crazy. Don't cry. You can have 3 pieces of candy right now and 4 pieces tonight. If you get 4 now, you only get 1 tonight. You vaguely recall this incident and hold out until the night. Goals. So we can complete that now. I think it's not a bad idea to just do it anyways. We get action points, knowledge, IQ, and EQ, which gives us, you know, which adds up towards that or whatever, heads towards that. And now we have more energy. We'll grab that right there. And that's it. That's all we can do. Events, the request thing, which I'm ignoring until we get this one right here, or 7, like until we're able to go for the last one. That's the only thing I care really for. So schedule. So being patient. Where is it? Right here. Baby swim. We didn't get anything previously, if I'm not mistaken. Learn to speak. Oh, now we're introduced. When did we get introduced to this? Just now? That I hadn't seen it before, or was it the previous turn? I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even notice that we had this before. Let's see. So I always kept my stress below half. I think as long as we don't get to 3/4, we should be good. Because we did that, and we had 0 mind shadow. We never got any shadow unless, at least that I didn't notice, or that I didn't notice. So that's probably not the worst thing right there. So phase 5, EQ 7, charm 8. Satisfaction goes up, but stress also goes up. Let's see. These are still there. The B pay, everything is still here. This delayed gratification. Learn to speak gives us more EQ. We don't necessarily need a ton of charm, so that's not probably not what I would want to go for. This learn to speak is definitely better, but the thing is that we don't have the trait for this one. That is the difference. It does give us more stress. Yeah, it's not really that worth it, but maybe it'll give us something good. I'll try it out. We're still trying to get. But I need to go for EQ the most. You know what? Let me clear that. We need to go for the one that gives us the most EQ. We're gonna go for 3 of these, hoping that we get the trait. But we're gonna go for 3 of these because they give us more. Then again, it's not the best thing. It's just only 3 extra points. Nah. Go full on that. Hopefully we don't get extra stressed out. Delayed gratification. Practicing delayed gratification. Please give me the trait. Give me the trait. Not lying. You tell the teacher your water cup is missing, but she thinks you just want a new one. I listened to Mama talk about her past. What? It went missing. Yeah, adults usually don't believe when children tell them things, but to like a certain age, I believe children just don't lie at all. To a certain age, I believe. Obviously, it's kind of young, and depending on their upbringing, they just, lying probably just never becomes a habit or anything like that. But adults, bitch ass adults like that one right there, regardless, because they're in the adult world, they don't think, even though they're teachers of young children, they usually don't think in that manner. They usually think as everyone like adults, he's probably lying, when you don't even know. Anyways, that's always been a problem that I've had with people. I'm like, I'm not lying, what the hell? And they're like, no, you're clearly lying, blah blah blah. I'm like, fuck you. King of Kindergarten. That hit me on a really, sensitive note, because probably it happened to me. Anyways, whatever. You notice the bigger children strut around looking tough, and you decide to imitate them. Getting bullied. Oh, look, we have a Naruto cosplay thing. A few kids band together and bully you. It's probably because they're jealous of you. No, it's not that they're jealous of you. It's that because you look the part. Come on, give me the trait. Damn it. Didn't give me a damn thing. Be quiet and arithmetic. Got an event, choice, a life choice. Well, actually, I was supposed to say and a life choice. Well, look, good. We complete that now. We have 500 EQ. In your face. No, don't get it. Don't get it. I forget. Don't get it, because then we're going to lose the action that it probably gives us. I think. Probably. That's half. Well, 50% or 100% higher, but it's just twice as much. So, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, there's 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I don't remember. It was just me thinking about it just now. Like the main category stuff. Maybe I was onto something, but not as early. I was too early to the to the whole thing right there. We'll get that in a moment. I think we'll just go into this right now. So EQ we can hold off a little bit on, but we still want to keep getting talents, at least up to 30 each per turn, and then maybe stop getting them from there. I don't know. Let's see. So I guess focusing on that is fine, but since there is this right here, I kind of want to leave, well, I just probably leave getting the Constitution right now and get something else. Like Imagination, because it is kind of running low now. This is pretty high, but this is kind of on the low side now. Constitution, we could probably get the bunch later. And Memory is the next lowest one, off of that. These are already 500, both of them, so I probably should avoid doing too many things that give that right now and go for something else. Anyways. Center of the board, I guess. Getting that and that's probably not the worst thing because we are trying to get those up. And this doesn't grab those. EQ, we definitely don't want to get more of that. We have way too much already. Memory's not the worst thing ever. We'll go with that. IQ is not what we want. There you go, this side. That one is already 27. I don't want to get that just yet until these get closer up to that level. And there's this one right here. I didn't want to waste much on getting these knowledge ones, but they're the only ones on the corners. Yeah, that are unlocking all this stuff here. We have 30 points left, so we can get one of these and one of something else, and that's about it. We have 4 constitution. We have 2 imagination. Obviously not worth it there. We have some memory, but well, memory is still something we're getting. We have 6 of that. I mean 7. There's another one down there. So it's kind of like choose one. Constitution, I think, is something we want to work on more. Memory will eventually rise on its own, I think, because it is 29 per turn. You know what? We're gonna grab this. We didn't uncover anything special, and we'll grab this one as it is. No, because it is in this area here, but we'll go with this one. Ooh. Oh, but we didn't get enough. That's like useless to us. Now we lost that 9 memory now. I mean 9 points. That's lost. It's trash now. Unless we get some action right now from this. We did. 20. Okay, nice. Go back in here. Again, nothing good, so the only thing I can think of is this. And now we can't really do much because either unlock there or unlock here, but only one we can do. So we might as well spend 15 points instead. We have IQ, Constitution. I'm gonna go with Constitution, even though it's way over there in La La Land, where it's not discovering or uncovering anything around it. Okay, so we got this going on here. We got 286 points. This one's not the worst thing to get now. We could probably go a little. We could still go with that one. I'm still willing to grab actually all 3 of these. That one, not so much because it's still pretty expensive, and these are kind of better, I think. We'll go with arithmetic. You must know how to do your basic math, or else you will regret it later on. At least basic math, yeah, get that going. Like those. I've seen the memes all over the place, wherever like in life there isn't like a specific or a very I don't want to say niche, but like a very specific type of, let's say, group of careers. Do you need to know such complex formulas and stuff like that from math? Obviously it's not math, it's like algebra, then arithmetic. I don't know what's the higher calculus. I don't know what they call it nowadays. I remember in high school they called it calculus or something like that, but that's as far as I know, or something like that, right? I don't mind the pinion. This one I'm on a little. Well, it's 40, so I was a little on the fence. Now I'm not. It's less than twice as much. This one is the one I'm mostly on the fence on. So we're gonna go be quiet, and we're gonna leave it as is right there. So we haven't gotten any new traits. Nope. No. Okay, get that out of there. Event, Mom. How come our child has your temper? That's my kid. Haha. You seem to have inherited aspects of your parents' personalities. It says I seem because I don't know. I really wouldn't know. Our stress is kind of high right there. We definitely want to bring that down as soon as possible. That's as high as I probably would want to get it. Because then our mind shadow is going to start growing. That's probably what would increase it. It'd probably like do some sort of like action or consume it or event type trigger something. It'll trigger something, and it'll probably come back down a half, as it tends to do with everything else. Like it either goes, it goes to half, whatever. And that would trigger a mind shadow increase right there. We're brave already? When did I get brave? I don't remember seeing it. I must have missed it. So we have a life choice now. Your neighbor's phone has been confiscated and he's playing at your house. That's when you decide to Share a toy, ignore them, or hide behind your parents. Let's see. For this one, it's not like he's playing at your house, but it's not like he's using your phone, right? It just says your neighbor's phone has been confiscated. He's playing at your house. Probably talking about the kid, right? That's when you decide either. I feel like hide behind your parents and ignore them is not the best thing to go. I'm like, you know what? Just share a toy. You are sad and we lose knowledge. What? Knowledge? Well, that's not the worst thing ever. You're sad because the other kid took your toy with them. Oh, that's the bad part right there. You shared, but they took it with them. Eee. Well, it happened. So we have the kindergarten slide now. We need to drop that stress with a quickness right now. And there's nothing that'll do that. Oh, everything will do that actually. Nothing will lose. What's the word? Nothing will lose satisfaction. So I'm just gonna go full entertainment today, or this turn. Constitution. That's obviously not the best thing. This is better, but I still want to get the traits on all three of them. So we're gonna go. Hey! What you do? I kind of messed up right there, but we got it. We're gonna do 2 of each because we want to get traits from all 3 of them. But I would prefer to get more Constitution, so this one would be better for, and all across the board. But because of the trait thing, that's where we're gonna go, and we're gonna go out entertainment because obviously that stress needs to go down. So we didn't get anything there. Cursing! Some of the more bad-mannered children are always cursing. We think it's cool. That's bad. I'm like, I curse all the time. And that's not the why I mean it's bad. I mean it's bad that we lost all of this. Group together. 2 of the more naughty children at the kindergarten start forming a small group. Are we in here? Because we get plus 10 across on those 3. I don't want to. You don't want to go to kindergarten because you can't choose what to do there. You went on strike. Well, you get a little bit of stress, but we got good stuff on that one. Nothing there. Nothing here. We got Hero of the Slide trait. So at least we got something. But why did we only get it on the one that gives the most Constitution? It kind of sucked right there. So that's 65 now. It's gone down a lot. Okay, so now there's so many of these. Well, these are just ordinary stuff, I think, right? We're going to study route. Those are just ordinary. Bicycle, riding, and there's not. Well, they're not exactly ordinary. Now I'm so confused. So I'm guessing them. Well, okay. The main ones are probably this one, that one, and that one, and that one, or maybe not. Ignore everything I've said. Then I don't even know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Let's see. 59 versus 60. I probably would get that one, but they're just about the same. We don't have enough for that. Bicycle riding. Once we get in elementary school, or maybe when we lose these 2 at the very least, because these are all 39s except for these 2, which are 8s, is when we'll lose this. If we don't get these, we'll never get them further on. I don't remember. That seems to be it. I'm gonna go with the bicycle riding for the same reason that I just gave right now. Yeah, I don't know if we may not be able to get them later. Hey, stop that. Yeah, well, actually, we're gonna go in there. So we don't necessarily need knowledge, but it would be nice to get it so we can get more of these. We're 600 here and 400 more or less across the board. You know what? I'm gonna go with knowledge because I don't have any right now. Go in that direction. This direction. That one's not necessarily the one I want. Neither is that one. So we'll continue. Well, nothing else really to grab of interest. So we'll grab that one right there. Okay, we'll do that right there. We're at 94 points. Grab that one. We'll get that for sure. Yes. Oh, we'll go Eureka. Okay, that was not the worst thing ever. Constitution. We'll go that one right there, and we'll do this one right here. And we didn't get anything good actually. Over here, maybe if we get more knowledge, another one. That's as far as we're gonna go. We might be able to grab 2 of these. Like these 2 right here, maybe we'll grab. Be alone is 84. I don't think we'll have enough for any other one, so we're gonna leave the be alone right now. But I would want to get it. I would want to get it, and I'll probably say that I'll get it in the next one. If I don't lose it. Though this one, these I will definitely get, so you know what? Against all my logic and reasoning, go for that one. By a few points, we would have been able to get this one, but whatever. Score! Reward 100 knowledge. You were selected as the most obedient child in kindergarten. Okay, so we got that again. Okay, now we're on the floor again. Okay, so we have more points now. And definitely these 2 phonetics, just leave it alone for now. That's way too high, 999. We need 3,000, nearly 4,000 points between both of them. So that's way up there. So we're going to go with this one. And that one. And that's about it. I don't think we could do anything else. Schedule our stuff. Our stress is in the middle, so we can stress ourselves out a little bit. Right now, which I don't really go with what gives us the most of anything, right? Or maybe I just want to go with what gives us. What does not yet acquired mean? Does that mean not yet, like trait not yet acquired? Oh, I didn't know that, but wait, well, hold up. Oh, we haven't gotten it for any of these. What? Okay, we already have it for that one and for that one, so that's why I only keep these 2 right here, right? Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was not yet acquired. It was going to give us a list of things we hadn't gotten yet. Okay, so we're going to go 2 there, 2 here, and then we're going to go into over here. I think Baby Swim we should try. I don't know if I should go 1 and 1 or both. Oh no, 1 and 1. That was actually what I was gonna do. I think we'll go with that. I'm not really paying attention to any of the stats they're giving me. I'm just going with what I want. Like, you know what? I haven't gotten any trait from that, so we want to get it. Go. So nothing there. So nothing from Leisurely Stroll. We have to do it. Go for it again. Nothing there. Preschool. You thought you wouldn't have to go to school again after you graduated kindergarten. Ha ha ha. Minus 30 IQ. It's not the worst thing. Power versus power. Your teacher says to brush 1 tooth at a time, but your parents say do all at once. How the hell are you supposed to brush 1 at a time, though? I feel like that would be difficult. That's not the worst thing. Picked up child. Dad says they picked you up near a trash can, and Mom says you fell down from heaven. No traits. No traits. That face right there. Exercise, astronomy, knowledge, and moral education. But that's going to be the end of this episode. We're 6-year-old now. I don't remember if we were 6-year-old previous turn. I just know that we are now because I noticed it. We changed friends again. I think we had that one already, but we changed that one again. Anyways, it's going to be all for now. We have a show upcoming. We'll have an epic one. An epic trait we can use. Maybe we can get something out of it. But I don't know, because there's this whole category thing that they say, oh, today's category or today's something is this. Charm. Whatever. Passion. Whatever it's called. We might win. We might runner up. But we still might lose. But anyway, that's going to be all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.